stage 9 on the Dakar, and today we did something really different. We got hooked up with the media center and went out on course an hour or more into the track to take pictures as the whole field came by. Now, we haven't shot video, and you may be wondering, they don't allow it. They monopolize it. The ACO will not allow shooting video. And so we've got stills today from photographer Seth Dedos, who's come out here and done all this beautiful work with me. And we went out early, so we saw everybody come through, kind of in the European rally style of getting to a good place and watching the whole field and waiting for the person that you're rooting for, in this case, Alex Pesci in the Rebellion DXX. So first, the bikes run. And what I was struck by was you could clearly see the leader was the fastest, and he was way out front. Now they do leave the line at approximately a 3-minute interval, but this guy was hot. I think he was determined to set fast time on the stage. I think racers in Dakar choose sometimes whether they want to win the stage or whether they want to focus on survival. And then it worked up through the fastest of the buggies. At this moment, it was one of the Audis, one of the electric hybrid Audis that are running. They had a lot of trouble up front, but they're getting their act together. Then came Sebastian Loeb and his Bahrain BRX team, turbocharged all-wheel drive buggy, and followed closely by a Toyota, also in the new spec. And you could see the leaders were quickest once again, and that the Audis were coming. The Audis were, I think, 2 or 3 of the top 4 or 5 cars after having a lot of trouble early. Then came the lead SSV, the side-by-side of American Seth Quintero. Seth's running with Red Bull colors, and he is dominating, winning 6 stages in a row so far, but he's not in it for the class win because he had big trouble early on, front differential failures. If he can continue this pace, and to me it sure looks like he's gonna, he could set the record for winning the most stages ever in Dakar history. He is just dominating the SSV class, even though the cars are pretty close in spec, and there's so many of them because they're affordable by Dakar standards, and they're easy to drive and easy to do. And he comes through way ahead every time. We were on a mountain pass with a very rocky crest, and while I expected the cars to just bomb through, but that wasn't the case at all. In fact, the leaders actually in general seemed to be a little slower through there than some of the cars further back in the pack. Surprising, and it was really cool to watch them come through. They go slow in the dangerous stuff and then get a good exit and roar down the next straight. We were in a mountain valley that was like a dirt superhighway for a while, and when we left the site, we exited the same way the race course did, dodging race course cars the whole way. It was pretty crazy, frankly, and a lot of fun. Finally, we saw Alex come through looking good, looking solid. It was actually early in the run. It was only about 50 kilometers into this stage. And he was looking good and ended with another great day. 4 solid runs for Alex and Stefan in the Rebellion Racing DXX. And this one was a little bit of a nervous stage for him because last year it was stage 9 where he got into trouble and rolled the car. And I know Alex is very happy to have stage 9 in the books, getting ready to run till stage 10. And so come back tomorrow. We'll give you a full report on how stage 10 goes. We're getting closer and closer to Jeddah and the finish of the Dakar Rally.